Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Journey to Become Wealthy. My name is Kelvin Reed, and today is Wednesday. I'm here for your midweek recap on the stock market. Hopefully, you all have been watching. Hopefully, you have been paying attention. If you caught my Monday video, you were prepared for this week. And man, well, I tell you, it's been some major things happening. But before I get into it, make sure you like, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you get notified when I make videos. All right. So we're gonna pick up. This is earnings week. The biggest tech companies in the industry, the top 5 companies in the S&P 500. Right. So this is a major week for stocks, for earnings. Right. So we're gonna start off by taking a look at our earnings. Let's start there. So we have our earnings, the big dogs. Right. We got Microsoft, Alphabet, and I'm sure y'all probably already seen this, but we're gonna get back to it. We're gonna talk about it anyway. We have Microsoft, Alphabet, Meta, Apple, Amazon. So those are some of the big dogs, right? That's really just gonna move the market. Microsoft and Alphabet being two of the biggest ones that came in negative on yesterday, came in hot and heavy. Now, Microsoft actually had positive earnings and positive revenue, but they didn't have any good forward news, right? The cloud numbers came in low. Alphabet missed on earnings and on revenue. So that means the ads, and it's funny because I was having a conversation with another stock friend, right? Money Making E. Y'all go check out his channel. But I was having a conversation with him earlier that day, like, man, I'm thinking about puts on Google, on Alphabet. And he was like, man, you wild, puts on Google. And sure enough, that bad boy tanked. Today, I was thinking about puts on Meta. Man, I'd have been rolling in dough tomorrow if I would have had an opportunity to roll through. Unfortunately for me, the 9 to 5 kept me tied up today, and I missed the opportunity. I missed a great opportunity. I hope some of you all follow and then put some put options in on Meta because you are going to be paid tomorrow. As of right now, this bad boy is down. I want to say 25%. Or no, $25, 19%, somewhere in that range. It dropped and it continued to drop. This is one of the worst drops that I've seen so far. And right now, as far as my opinion goes, Meta it's going to take a long way before it returns. And I actually have some Meta stock. I think I'm going to be getting out of that. I think I'll wait until about the end of the year, take those L's, file it on my taxes, right? But yeah, Meta as of right now, I do not see any good forward guidance for it. I don't see a future for it. At first, I thought the metaverse and social media ruled the world, but as of right now, I am not so sure on that. So let's talk about going forward, right? We know tomorrow, after hours, Apple and Amazon, the two other big dogs, y'all, two big dogs in the market, Apple and Amazon. Now I'm gonna give y'all my opinion, right? And again, it's just my opinion. I don't know. So far, I have been fairly right. I've been right, really, on Microsoft, Alphabet, Meta. And what I thought was going to happen has actually happened. Now, and I'm going to give you all my reason, right? I'm not just going to tell you what I think, but I'm going to give you a reason. On tomorrow, I do believe that Apple and Amazon will both come in the negative, and they will drop in the after hours, and we're going to see the SPY tank. Apple, they had some issues with their phones, some of the latest releases, as well as the circulation of money. We are not having money circulating. People are not buying phones like they were before, right? When the COVID hit, people were not going out here spending all their money or their stimulus on an Apple iPhone. However, they were shopping with Amazon. Even though they were shopping with Amazon, we saw Amazon turn some lower than expected numbers as well. So going into this recession, I do believe that due to a decrease in ad revenue, which is what killed Meta, as well as Alphabet, a decrease in ad revenue, along with a decrease in sales because there is no stimulus, there's still a lack of jobs. The economy is not as strong as they want you to believe. I do believe that Amazon is going to come in negative as well. Now, if it does beat earnings, it's because the expected earnings has been dropped way low. But I don't think they're gonna make their revenue, so it's gonna be one or the other. So either they beat earnings and miss revenue, or they miss earnings and miss revenue, or beat revenue. But we have all these options. So I do believe that Apple and Amazon are gonna come in hot and heavy and gonna tank on tomorrow. But again, I could be wrong, right? Maybe Apple sold some of the best stuff. Maybe Amazon is out booming right now because, again, from what I've been seeing, they were spreading, right? They were going global. They had created their own ways of shipping, especially Amazon. I'm talking about Amazon right now. They created their own shipping. They created more factories. They were putting out a lot more money than what this economy is able to pay back, right? So your revenue is your money versus what you were spending, right? So what I spent versus what I made, and then we subtract it, I get my revenue. So my total of what I made. I do believe that Amazon may have had a lot higher output of funds than they gonna have an input, and I think that's gonna impact them heavily. Also, Shopify being another one in that same category. Shopify was the big dog as far as e-commerce, and I think they're gonna hit a miss. If they miss tomorrow, I think you can pretty much expect Amazon to miss as well. So use Shopify as a reference for what we can expect to see from Amazon. Now we will never see another. I don't think we're gonna see a drop out of Amazon or Apple like we see out of Meta, because that is crazy. I mean, this dip is. I mean, it's really brutal for them. It is brutal for them. So let's take a look at it. Right, Meta. See, and that's not right. Let's find out what's the current Meta price to see if we can get the actual live aftermarket Meta price. I wonder if my YouTube. So it actually says it's at $104 right now after hours. So it closed at $129. It is at $104, down $25 and down 20% based on earnings. And we know Meta look, year to date, 61.65%. Their last earnings, they took a dive like this. And I think that is here, where you see it here. They took a dive just like this. Facebook, or Meta, was once a $319 company at the beginning of February. And now this bad boy has lost over 60. I want to say this is about 80%, right? Well, we're going to say 60%. 61.65% year to date. That is brutal. When a company takes a loss like that, how long do you think before it'll take it for it to recover? And what kind of plans do they have in order to recover from a loss like this? I just don't see them being able to pull it off. So in my opinion, if you have Meta, probably cut your losses or else continue to average down and, suffer the struggle. All right. So that's what I have for you guys on earnings and what I'm thinking going forward. Let's take a look at the market. So we see the Dow and this is before after market, so we probably don't see a lot of this down tomorrow. We see the Dow up 0.0074%, very flat. We see the S&P 500 down 0.74%. We see the Nasdaq down 2.04%, and that's because of those tech heavy index. We see the Russell up 0.46%. Big dog that I do gotta give a shout out to is Tesla and Twitter. Those two right now, they are running. They are making people money. Tesla is running just, I guess, based on the expectations about Twitter. Twitter is running based on the expectations of Elon buying them as well. So both of those are running. Again, it's been a lot of money that could have been made this week. I missed out on all of it. Literally, I've only made one trade this week. One trade this week due to work. But that's okay, right? We got to keep that 9 to 5 in order to support our trading, our investing profile. So, hey, I hate that happened. We see the VIX come down 4.15%. So you got to know that fear and greed index is looking beautiful. We are currently sitting at a 55 in the neutral zone, leading to the greed. Now, although we're seeing this, man, the market is still beat way down, even though we hit the greed. As of right now, in my opinion, we need to see some extreme greed for quite some time in order for us to recover a lot of this. I'm not even sure how it's showing in the neutral zone as bad as we're beat down. Let's take a look at it. So we always got to look out, right? So on the 5-day, S&P 500 is up 3.51%. On the month, it's up 5%. So actually, we are doing good. If you tech heavy in your portfolio, that means you're taking a beating with me. Because I did have Google, I did have Meta. And, hey, they took a beating for me. So again, I may cut my losses on Meta. I'm going to continue to average down in Google. So, but, I mean, the major indexes seem to be performing slightly decent over the past month. Now, for the year, of course, they've been getting killed, but for the month, they're doing well. The Dow's up 4% for the week, and it's up 9% for the month. So we're almost halfway to that 20%, right? We know what happened last time. We got to about 17% and that bad boy crashed. It went straight to, the deep red sea. So, hey, we see that. Now, the NASDAQ, I got to see this, right? If it's up still on the week, 2.37%, and on the month, it's only up 1.31%. So, again, this is all effect of those tech-heavy indexes. The tech-heavy companies, the NASDAQ is very tech-heavy, so that is why it's taking a beating like it is. I guess if you have your portfolio fairly diversified, you probably okay. You probably making a little bit of money. And actually, my portfolio wasn't beat down too bad until Meta. So Meta is probably killing me in the after hours. But as far as the day goes, seeing that I couldn't make any trades, I want to say I was probably very flat. Very flat. So it's just something to keep in mind. One thing I do want to mention, I found this article, and this came out tonight, right? It says stock futures rise as investors look past disappointing tech earnings. Meta shares crater. Crater. Meta went straight to the deep red sea, y'all. It's crazy. I really hope some of y'all had put options. I would love to see those returns. If you had put options, leave in the comments tomorrow how much you made. I want to see that. I want to hear that. I wish I would have done what I told myself. Kelvin, get in there, make time for it. And sure enough, when my mind get to rolling, it was over with. I missed it. So, stock futures rose in overnight trading Wednesday as investors seemed to brush off disappointing results from Meta platforms. Shares of the Facebook parent company plummeted 18% in extended trading on a weak fourth quarter forecast. ServiceNow shares, meanwhile, surged more than 10% after earnings beat. So, ServiceNow surged 10%. Futures tied to the NASDAQ 100 traded 0.13% higher, while S&P 500 futures gained 0.21%. Futures tied to the Dow Jones Industrial Average rose 112 points, or 0.35%. Stocks were mixed in Wednesday's regular trading session as traders digested disappointing quarterly reports from Alphabet and Microsoft. So, right, you already know, we got to look at our stock heat map. What is everything doing? What did it do? How does it look? And like they said, it traded pretty much mixed. It's mostly our big dogs that were in the red today. It looks like a lot of our smaller companies, our small caps, are actually pretty green. But again, technology sector, red. Communication services, which is also heavy in tech. Consumer cyclical, Amazon, which is mainly being impacted by Google because, hey, they pretty much do some of the same stuff. So just keep in mind, always come here and check these out. Look at these, see what sector you want to get in, see where is the safe at. If you see one sector safer than others, get in there. Do your research, of course, on the companies, but get in there and do what you got to do. So that's really all I have for you guys today. More earnings to come this week. These earnings are going to be crazy. I'm expecting to make some money. Hopefully tomorrow or Friday. Y'all know I got $100 a day is my challenge. $100 a day is my goal. And I have not got that goal. So what does that mean? I got to make $500 this week with 2 days left. So y'all wish me luck. I thank you guys for joining the Journey to Become Wealthy. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys later.